What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy Dougie here, and we back with another video. Shout out to Mr. YOLO Dick Swagger for the video today. I ain't gonna lie, as a grown man, it was kind of weird saying that name, but it is what it is. I guess it was Wings of Redemption versus Ethan Ralph on the Lolcow podcast about being a predator. So I think that's the dude that was calling himself the Ralpha male or some shit. That dude was like unhinged. If that's the case, this is gonna be a good clip.
Mr. YOLO Dick Swagger, how you doing, my man?
Richard get confronted by all his CP statements. Oh man, every excuse. We know what Wings is the king of excuses, the king of deflecting. Instead of like addressing what the topic is, he just deflects and just he doesn't want to talk about it. Excuses galore. You look, excuse bingo card. What's 12 times 6?
Neuter man, predicate? You're not trying to help me. What you're trying to do is you're trying to scare me. Like here's the thing, Neuter man. One, whatever YOLO found is sad, because he's literally sitting probably in the Wayback Machine looking for shit that's been on YouTube, that was on YouTube for fucking years. Two, YouTube doesn't have off-site things. So like shit I said a decade ago is not going to get me banned on YouTube. 3,
okay,
quit being in that fucking little group, dude. You're literally, if you lay down with dogs, you're gonna get fleas. If you want to hang out with snakes, you're gonna get bitten. I'm trying to help you here.
That's bullshit. No, see what he did? He deflected. You didn't address anything, Wings. You just said the cliche bullshit. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Interesting. Okay, so
Keem is doing this. Clip, hey, yo, Keem is an instigator, though, man. He's such an instigator. Yeah, so why? I mean, I know why he do it, but damn.
Thoughts of this video of Wings?
They want to show the new video that dude put out. I don't say his name.
That dude.
Okay. Wings, when he watches a new YOLO video.
Rock bottom.
Rock bottom. Come on, man.
SpongeBob meme.
There's footage of Wings talking about fucking midgets because they look like 8-year-olds, and they make him think of children. There's...
Whoa. What? I don't think I knew about that one. What?
Footage of him talking about women with small hands, reminding him of children, and that's why he appreciates petite women. There's footage of...
Yo, he said that shit. Y'all can confirm that, because y'all know y'all shit. Y'all can confirm he said that shit about the midgets?
You talking about watching child porn, Wings. There's footage of you talking about watching a 14-year-old girl get throat fucked by a horse till she vomited on the horse's cock, and the cock still came in her mouth.
He did say that, though. I do know that.
All that footage is out there, Wings.
So let me footage.
All that footage is out there, and you're the sponsor-friendly guy. You're the sponsor-friendly guy?
Hey, Ethan, you may not be aware of this, but did you know the chicken didn't actually cross the road? A horse didn't actually...
Yo, Boogie, shut the hell up, bro. No one wants to hear from you. And when people are talking about CP against somebody else, if you interject, that's going to make you look like you standing up for it and you riding with it. You know what I mean? But in Boogie, you got no room to talk about anything. So shut the hell up.
Walk into a bar.
Damn,
sometimes
Boogie annoying.
Oh, you think you made that up?
Purposes of a joke. Yeah.
You think the
14
comments of him talking about watching child porn are just all fake?
Because Boogie come from that same fucking realm. You know what I mean? Boogie say crazy ass shit too. You know what I mean? Is that they just two sick fucks. That's what it is. They two sick fucks.
Yeah, I do. I know this guy.
Well, why would he say that, Boogie? I don't have any comments like that.
The same reason I say...
I've never said anything about watching child porn.
Same reason, Boogie, because you sick too.
Okay, Boogie. Okay, Boogie. How many times have you talked about watching child porn?
I probably made that joke when I was a teenager, for sure, yeah.
That's so sick, bro. We've all been teenagers before. Y'all been teenagers before. I can guarantee you, y'all talked about CP 0 times. How many times I've talked about CP? 0 times. Never even crossed my mind. I'm sure it never even crossed your mind. So that is bullshit.
I made the joke.
Well, this motherfucker was 30 years old.
Huh?
I was
Again,
not 30.
some of us mature at different ages.
26.
The point that I'm making is,
Oh, you were 26. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Big difference. Oh, okay. Oh, my mistake. My mistake. My mistake.
26, bro.
My mistake. He was 26 years old.
Your excuse is that you were 26. Your excuse is that you were 26. A grown ass man miss me with all of that shit. And Boogie trying to say, oh, a teenager. Even if you're a teenager, there's no excuse for that shit. Your mind just shouldn't be wired like that.
I was
talking about all the child porn that he watched. And how he ended up in the darkest parts of the internet.
Doesn't matter how long ago it was.
I mean, shit,
you said on air you watched a girl get throat fucked by a horse until she vomited on the horse's
That's
cock.
crazy.
And then the horse finished on her face. You said that. Now, did you make that up?
I made that up.
Why would you make that up? What kind of sick fuck would even think of that in the first place, Wings?
Nah.
Ralph, how long you been on the internet? Like, honestly?
Nah, you ain't make that shit up, bro.
How long you been doing that?
Ain't buying it.
About 10 years.
When I've been doing this for 17. The internet was a completely different thing back in the day.
Same.
You didn't think about shit.
That's bull. I hate. See, man, he doing it again. The master of deflection. The master of just bullshit and just spinning a web. I've been watching YouTube since 06, 07, somewhere around there. I'm sure there was a few, you know, the world is a big place. There's some sick people out there. But for the most part, there was not people back then on the early days of YouTube who didn't make jokes like that, who weren't like that. Like, again, I'm sure there was a couple, but if for those people, I'm sure by now there's already documentaries and shit about them. It wasn't a thing. Stop trying to use the times for the damn excuse. You know what I mean? That's like trying to say slavery was cool or segregation was cool. It's because, hey, it was the times we lived in, you know? It was cool. Like, no, it doesn't make it okay. Nothing ever makes it okay. Wings, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You trying to say, oh, it was 12 years ago. I was 26. You were a grown-ass man. Like your reasonings for shit just don't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and they're terrible excuses.
Like following you.
I never thought about shit like that ever in my life, dude. Like I don't even.
Exactly.
My job on PKA was to be entertaining and to be shock jockey.
Is that entertaining?
There's a million ways to be entertaining. Then say some wild shit. If you can't go and do a job without being disgusting and nasty, then leave the job. But you know this. People know this. No one's ever going to make me say, yo, Dougie, say this. Never. I don't care how big the check is. I'm not saying that shit because that shit's going to be, you know, it's the internet. Shit never goes away. But you said that shit and you ain't even get a bag for it. You just said it because you meant it. Let's be real. You thought it was funny because you find something about that weird shit humorous and entertaining. You know what I mean? And that's the difference between you and Boogie, people like you and Boogie and everybody else. Is we find that shit sick as fuck, and that will never cross our minds.
People enjoy
that. People think that's entertaining. Let me just ask your chat.
Not entertaining at all.
Let me ask your chat. Press 1 if it's entertaining to hear about a 14-year-old girl getting throat fucked by a horse.
You know who's talking about it more than I am right now? You are.
Yeah.
Like, you're bringing it up more than I am.
You're dead to rights, dude. Like, and there's way more comments than that.
He want to stop talking about it.
There's not way more comments.
There's way more comments than that.
There's nothing.
There's way more comments than that.
Let me ask you this.
You talking about fucking midgets because they look like children?
First off, let me talk about that. That's completely out of context. That's
is it?
That was on my podcast called The Podcast Show.
Everything out of context with this dude.
What's the weirdest piece of porn you've ever seen? And mine was a midget fucking a she-male. And we went in to
that's so nasty,
why
bro.
would you do that, and how fucking gross would it be to have sex with a midget because they look like a child? These are left out.
Okay, well, what about
the video out?
That's so nasty.
All right,
and
but what about the comment about the awning? You said you saw some children fucking under some awning or something like that.
That was
first off,
neither one of those videos you're talking about anybody's holding the license up. They were just young, and that was something Kyle.
So you just made that up. You just made that up.
That was actually on YouTube.
You just made that up.
They were just young, but what are you talking about? If you not sure if they was adults, you don't watch that shit. The fuck you talking about? If you can't verify their age in any way, shape, or form, like, what? You talking about they not sure? Okay, so it's possible you watch. Come on,
Did
bro.
you watch the child porn or no?
I did not. No.
Then why did you say you did?
Because that's why people say the chicken crossed
Boogie,
the road.
shut the fuck
That's
up.
why people say the horse walked.
No,
The
nobody
one you're
says
talking
they
about-
watch
when you-
child
when you-
porn unless they watch child
Ralph,
porn.
the one
Thank
on the
you.
awning was
Thank
most likely
you.
a girl of age, and that was something.
Most
Most
likely.
likely a
Kyle
girl
sent
of
me.
age. So you're getting very lawyerly here, Wings.
Most likely is
First,
crazy.
That's something Kyle sent me, and it was on YouTube. And because
Oh, now you're blaming
about,
Kyle
you can't
from
find
PKA.
porn on
So
YouTube.
Kyle from PKA sent this to you. I'd like to talk to Kyle now.
Go for it. I mean, I'm telling you the stroke facts.
So he
Because I
sent you
said you
that.
can't find porn on YouTube, and he goes, here's some porn on YouTube. That's what it was.
And he sent you underage porn. Kyle from PKA.
It was
sent
not
you
underage porn.
Yeah.
It was not.
You can't verify
Well,
that
you
it
said-
wasn't. You said most
think
likely.
they probably were
on
overage.
YouTube? The video was on YouTube.
It was on YouTube at the time. Yeah, it was on
Holy
YouTube at the
shit.
time.
That is weird.
I don't believe that at all. Even
have to
Keem's
believe
not
it
buying
is
that.
wrong.
Yeah. Keem doesn't even believe that. What the fuck? Child porn was openly on YouTube.
No,
Kyle from
nobody said child
PKA
porn,
sent it
but-
to you.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
You're adding this shit to be sensational.
No,
like-
I'm telling. This is what you said.
Yeah,
There's
you
clips
did. You
of
said
saying
you said
it,
the shit.
Wings.
Wings.
Again,
I'm
You
just
have no
appalled
answers.
right now. Like, this is crazy. And that's so nasty, man. And he's just trying to moonwalk past all that shit.
For
sex
this,
offender.
you have no answer for this.
The answer is the same thing. I apologize for everything I said in the New York Times.
What did he say?
Oh, and that was a great idea, by the way. Giving that
Yeah,
interview
I
to the
ain't-
New York Times,
I
that
ain't
was
rock with
another
that.
brilliant
You're-
move from you.
you're
That's just
right.
save
It was a
face type
stupid
shit.
fucking
That
idea.
was
That's why I
another
never
brilliant
gave it up.
move. That was another brilliant move from you, by the way. Wow,
I
they
was in
really
a very
treated you
dark-
well.
I was in a very dark place at the time.
Yeah, you should have blew your brains out like Boogie
Hey, Brandy was in a very dark place with a very dark man.
back in the day. Yeah.
Why would you? Want
Yeah,
somebody
you
to
both
do it?
would be in a better place right now if you're underground. Trust me.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're pretending that we're pedophiles. That's not making fun of anyone.
I'm not pretending anything. There's clips all over YouTube
That
Yeah,
of
it's
doesn't
you
clips,
make
bro.
you
talking
a
about
fucking
watching
pedophile.
child
That
porn.
doesn't make you a pedophile.
You came
Like,
on
I
Okay,
Zero
don't
talking
watch
about
zero
child porn doesn't make you a pedophile. Talking
Never
about watching
porn.
child porn doesn't make you a pedophile.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Did he say no? It doesn't. Talking about CP doesn't make you. It does. What did I just hear?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, well, I'd have to disagree with that, Jordy. Even if you're not on this list, well, you know
That's
what? I
so
know one
nasty,
person who
bro.
talked about watching child
Listen.
porn.
The only people who watch that and the only people who like that, the only people who like that are pedophiles, bro.
I know one person who's
You-
talking about
I-
a
I
14-year-old
found your
getting
revenge porn
throat
in a
fucked by a
Google search,
horse.
bud.
I know one person who has about 4 or 5 other different instances of talking about watching child porn, of fucking midgets because they remind him of children. I know that one person, and that one person is Jordy Jordan.
Is that all you got for me? The same tired fucking line they've been
That's
doing
so
for fucking a
nasty,
decade
bro.
now?
Well, I mean, it's not tired. You're a sick fuck.
I'm not a sick fuck. I'm a married man, dude.
You so
gives
just
a-
because you're married, you can't be a sick fuck. What? There's plenty of people throughout history who were sick fucks, but were married. So marriage has nothing to do with it whatsoever.
What the fuck?
You know,
That's
you
the
know,
dumbest
you know,
thing you ever
know what's
did.
on my list. My list.
Your
I've never
wife said
committed
you
a
never
crime other than a
consummated your
contract.
marriage, by the way. Wings. Is that true?
Okay, Kelly, come here.
Yeah, bring her in here. Dance, bitch, dance.
Whoa, we called her a
See,
bitch.
Dance,
What?
bitch, dance. Bring the big
Wings not gonna
bitch
say
in
nothing?
here. She weighs more than you, Wings.
Yo, Wings, you ain't standing on no type of business. Wings, you give me cucky vibes, bro. This dude is crazy. Yo, he called your wife a bitch like 3 times, and then he called her a big bitch. And then she said she weighed more than you. And this is after he said you don't fuck your wife. Come on, Wings.
You have to roll her in flour to find the wet spot, you fat motherfucker.
You have to roll her in flour to find the wet spot. That is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. That is wild.
You actually weigh more
bring
than my
her in
wife
here.
right now.
You have to roll her around in flour to even find the wet
That's
spot.
wild. That's
Bring her
nasty.
in.
Are you afraid
That's
of a real woman? I
gross.
just bring her in. She just said,
Bring her
yeah, we
in.
consummated the marriage.
Well, that's not what
in
she
her underwear.
said. That's not what she said in Snapchat.
That's not what she said.
5 years ago?
5.
Was that 5 years ago? I think that was,
was
not
5
5
years
years
ago.
ago. Oh, so you
Nah, it was like last year. She said that she was still a virgin, bro. Well, she did. Y'all know he did. He never penetrated at that point.
constantly
To that
fuck your
point.
wife. Is that what you're saying? You just the other day I just watched a video
saying-
talking about
I'm saying
how
I had
low your
sexual
libido
relations
is
with
and
my
how you can
Oh,
barely
he already admits he don't be fucking. He already admitted that. Hey, that them sheets ain't rustling. He already said that.
even fuck, Wings. You literally
I'm
just
saying
said
I
that.
have- I'm
You
saying
literally
that I
just said
have-
that. Guess whose libido is not low? The Ralph male. I
Nah,
sneeze
here
on
we
the
go to
bitch
Ralph
and they get
Mel.
pregnant.
You just called me a stupid idiot, Ethan Ralph. So I got one question for you. What's a predicate?
Oh, here we go. What's the predicate?
A predicate
12 times 6.
is
Come on,
you being
man.
a pedophile.
If someone was trying to call me a pedo or anything crazy like that, my response is not going to be what's a predicate and what's 12 times 6. That is not going to be my answer.
That's your comeback. Is
predicate?
what is a predicate?
Yeah, that don't
Okay,
make
how
no
about this?
sense.
What's 12 times 6?
Wings talks about
Every
fucking
man,
being
you
a
gotta beat them up.
pedophile. He talks about fucking
Like,
midgets
bro, what?
because they look like kids. He talks about watching child porn.
Keem ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
So do you really want to compare?
Keem's like, damn, I'm going to have to drop this dude from the podcast because that shit ain't marketable. Wings, you ain't marketable, bro. Your shit is too, your baggage is too baggy,
records here?
to say the least. Damn. He is my main troll.
Dude, I'm just burned out. You gotta understand, I've been called a pedo for like 5 hours today.
I wonder why, Wings. Did people just randomly draw your name out of a hat and just called you that or what? Come on, bro.
5 hours already?
Yeah. Well, that's
Already? Shout out, man. Shout out.
Mr. Yellow Dick Swagger, shut the fuck.
That's the video as always. You guys have a good day. Until tomorrow with the next video. See you then. Peace.